In this training, we're going to talk about FTP. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol, and you will need to understand how to use FTP in order to get your website set up and on the internet. This is unfortunately a topic that doesn't get taught enough, but it is an extremely important part of the process of getting a website online so you can actually be making money. So what we're going to do here in this particular video is show you which FTP software we use and why we use it and where to go get it, and it is absolutely free. So the first thing you want to do is go to Google or anywhere else, Google, Bing, Yahoo, any major search engine, and type in filezilla. Filezilla. And the first site we're going to come across is FileZilla, the free FTP solution, and we're just going to click on that. The reason FileZilla works great over even some of the paid options is that it has an option that works for both Mac computers and PC. So myself personally, I actually have both and have it installed on both, and the functionality is almost identical. So they did a really good job of making it work for Windows and even all platforms. I think they even work with Linux systems as well. So what you do is when you go to just go to filezilla-project.org, and the first part of the process is to download the software. So we're going to go ahead. You can choose two options. Like if you're on a Mac, you could choose all options, which is what I recommend. So just go to all platforms and choose the one that works best for you. So there's Windows. And it'll tell you down here the most recommended option here. So just choose download now. Even if it says doesn't say Windows 8 yet, it does work just fine with Windows 8 as well, as do most applications that worked with Windows 7. So you're just going to go here and choose SourceForge. That's a completely safe website to download this from, and it's going to say your download will start in about a few seconds here. So SourceForge is a great website. It's where a lot of major places go to kind of host their content. And you're going to get a notice here of what you want to do with the file. And I typically will choose down here just save, and I'll save it as, and I'm just going to save it somewhere on my computer. So I'm just going to save, just go ahead and save it right here. So I'm just going to choose save it right into my download folder, and we will let it download itself. So once we're done with that, we can go right on over here to our main screen here, and I'm going to go through the process of actually installing it. So once you download it, that's the first part of the process, and then we need to come in here and find the file we just downloaded. So in this particular case, you will see it right up here. It's going to say FileZilla and 3.6 or 3.7, whatever version it is, and you're just going to simply double click on it. That's the reason I like to do the save as. That way you actually have a backup of it on your computer, and it's easier to install that way. So once you do that, you just double click here, and then you just follow the steps to actually installing it. Just double click right here, and you just follow the steps that are laid out for you as far as getting it installed and live on your computer. So that is that part of the process. So that's the finding it, downloading it, and installing it. So the very next part of it, I just want to show you how to open it. So to open it, we'll just go to the left-hand corner of our screen here, and you're going to find FileZilla right over in your Start menu. So you'll find it, around FileZilla FTP client, and all you have to choose is the FZ icon, and it is going to load up for you. So we'll give it just a moment here, and there you have it. So FileZilla is now open. When you get to this screen, you know it's working correctly. So we're going to go ahead in the next video show you how to start using FileZilla, how to actually manage it, and go from there.